Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the Dominating Blow update. So, guys, I've got some really good news. We have broken past that wall that we were stuck at. So, I'm able to do T16 map style. I can do the Conquerors, no problem. I'm carrying on with my progression. I'm doing the leapfrog strat, so I'm still like collecting all the outside watch stones now. I fought my first Cyrus as well, and it went pretty smoothly. My minions did die though. Not all of them, but a little bit. Like the zombies died, my stone golem died, I think, and one of my specters died. But I'm still like leveling, right? We're at level 94 now as well. We've progressed a lot, and I also want to say that just SSF has been so good, and I'll explain why in a bit. Um, but for current upgrades, what we did is we got the trigger, which took a very long time, but we farmed Jun for a while, and we finally got it, which is amazing. And now we get the bone offering every time we use in a skill. And then we got in Desecrate. Now we use Life Tap because mana is actually a little bit of a problem, because with Trigger you have to use mana now, which is really annoying. But yeah, so now you'll notice that I can always have my bone offering up even if I don't have mana, which is extremely important because we're scaling our defense with bone offering. So if you see here, our block chance is 52 and 33%, which is attack and spell block, which is really good. And in combination with that, we're using a life on block shield. Now, we actually got kind of weirdly lucky. I don't even know if it's lucky, and we're not going to use this shield very long because it doesn't have enough life. But we regaled on the energy shield on block, and we also dropped a devouring diadem. So what I did is I tried to use this and tried to use Mind Over Matter, but it just didn't go so well because first of all, you don't spawn enough corpses for your bone offering and devouring diadem. And if you want to spawn enough corpses, what you have to do is something really troll. If I go here, so you have to use Undertaker and Spell Echo on your Desecrate, and then you will make, I think, 12 corpses. And your Feast of Flesh on the helmet only can use 10 corpses, so you'll have 2 corpses left for bone offering. So yeah, it's a bit weird to get that going, and once I did get that going, it just didn't feel good. I didn't have enough energy shield sustain, so unfortunately it didn't go so well. I also got some really interesting drops here, guys. I want to quickly talk about. We got 2 lead sprinklers, which is kind of crazy because they're not that common, and I never got one in Trade League this league, which is kind of crazy. We got Victorias, which is kind of cool. If you want to do like a Soul Rest build. We got some other stuff. We got a Cold Iron Point 2, which is amazing as well. We got a Carcass Jack. We got the 6-link Femurs of the Saints, but we can't really use it yet. I don't think I'm going to be using this, to be honest. We got Tabula, of course, and I actually dropped like 3 Tabulas. It's kind of crazy. We got this really weird axe from Delve, and I've never seen it before. But yeah, I didn't know. It actually doesn't seem too bad either. Um, oh yeah, and the final thing that I want to quickly go over is that we got a non-curse aura effect helmet, which is really weird because this is actually quite expensive on trade. Unfortunately, the base isn't good, but you know, on SSF it's kind of cool to have this. I got it from one of the heists that I was doing. So yeah, the reason why I've been really enjoying SSF, guys, is because I've been literally running all the content that I never would run in trade. I've been running Delve because I need to get some bound fossils, and getting bound fossils from other sources is not enough. I need to run Heist to get cluster jewels and other stuff you can get, like replicas and all that, which is really nice and it feels really satisfying to run. We also got some cool things from Heist if I go onto my tab here. So we got Anomalous Inspiration, which is amazing as well because it's the crit one, and this is actually quite expensive in trade usually. And then we got Phantasmal Ice Spear. Now, I don't know if this is really good, but we got it anyway. And yeah, there's just been a bunch of stuff. We have a lot of uniques. You can see here we've got like almost 20% on all the categories, which is kind of cool. Apart from like map and jewels. So yeah, we just collected like a bunch of things. And currently, guys, I am working on, as I said, a new shield, which I've got really lucky and got a Shaper Ezomite Tower Shield, which is really good. It's like one of the best bases for this build. Um, and we're also working on a Hunter chest piece with increased effective offerings and additional curse, ideally. And then we're gonna run like Frostbite and Ellie Weakness as our curse on hits. Um, and yeah, I don't think there's too much else to cover. My amulet, we still don't have Juju, and this one is really bad. This amulet is terrible, and I actually don't know why I anointed it, but yeah, I'm still waiting on getting Juju. I've tried everything, guys. I don't know. I've been chancing so much. Like I think I've chanced like over 300 citrine amulets, and we'll do one more chancing thing over here. And to be fair, I haven't actually been doing that much Gwenin. Um, but yeah, I've been just basically doing this and like just doing that every time, and then selling these back. And I don't really want to get another one back because it's not even a normal rarity. Um, and then if you see my Gwenin, like we have 30 Astrogalis here. We have a bunch of logbooks that we need to run as well. As you can see, this is all the currencies I have, exotic coinage and stuff. But I've just been focusing so much on doing like all the content I possibly can. We ran so much Jun, by the way, and we even took this node here to get more Jun missions in Haywalk. We took the harvest as well because I need to craft a bunch of things, and having that 10% chance really, really helps. And I'm probably going to be farming Haywalk a ton later on for more essences. We got a mastermind, so we got a 30% quality on our weapon. So I'm planning to craft this weapon and put the enchant on it for the attack speed. And I'm going to keep essencing this until we hit T1 attack speed. And then yeah, that would be the claw done. Like right now, we're just using something that's getting us by. It's not actually that good, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, so what we're doing for bosses, we have to switch in Ruthless support for Melee Splash. Melee Splash is just a dead link, so it's really, really bad to have this on a boss fight. And in fact, the boss fight, like the boss HP is really, really high for us. So yeah, we've got 20% quality on all our gems because we sold them and with a GCP at level 20 to get the 20%. Now, I made a mistake and didn't do it with Dom Blow, and I'm still like trying to level more Dom Blows here. We really want to hit 21 Dominating Blow. I don't know why I have an empty socket there, but yeah, 21 Dominating Blow is a huge, huge power spike. That's like the closest and easiest upgrade we can get, but it will just take some time. We got a cluster going on here. Now, unfortunately, I only have a 12 passive minion cluster, which is, you know, it's really annoying because you use way too many points. But we got a really nice one. We got Renewal, Call to the Slaughter. We got some flexible sentries. Now, this small cluster is actually really good because you get 25% reduced effect of Chill and Shock, and we're running 2. And now what we do with that is we go ahead and take this here. So Chill and Shock, we get another 50% here. So we get 100% Chill and Shock reduced. Now we get 50% Ailment, what's it called? Reduced duration as well. And as you can see here, you get reduced elemental ailment duration. So we get 50% here. And what we do to get like 100% for Ignite is to upgrade our upgrade our Pantheon on Aberoth to get reduced Ignite duration on you. So now we are fully Ailment immune, which is really, really nice. And yeah, that is pretty much what's going on here. As you can see, we swapped out of the ranger side of the tree because to fit in the cluster we had to. Went down here for some life. We took the block nodes here. I think these are really good. And we didn't really change much else, to be honest. We went, yeah, just got some life everywhere. Yeah, we took Resolute Technique as well, and as I predicted, the build feels so much smoother with Resolute Technique, so I don't see why you wouldn't take it just for 2 points, especially. And yeah, so my current plans for my build right now is just to take more HP. Ideally, we'd like to go up to Lord of the Dead and take this life here, but like it's a lot of points to invest to get there. And yeah, the reason why we anointed Grave Intentions was because we needed Chaos Res on our minions because the Hunter, the Conqueror boss, was actually killing my minions way too easily. So putting this helped a lot. And also 25% chance to gain Unholy Might for 4 seconds on kill is a huge damage increase. 30% Fizz's extra chaos is crazy strong. So that's something to consider too. And also this anoint was very, very cheap. It's like a brown and violet oils or something, sepia, I don't know. But yeah, that is what's happening there. We didn't take this Rotten Claws because we're not using Impale, so it's really bad. We're still applying Equilibrium with the lightning damage that we have from our rings. We have like flat lightning on our ring, and I think we have it on our claw as well. So yeah, that's really nice. And if you're playing the build as well, make sure you don't get flat cold on any of your gear to attacks, because you are going to ruin your EE. So yeah, don't do that. And yeah, that is the update. Now I've got, I guess I can show you guys a map, and we're still collecting watchstones for Haywalk, and then we're going to go to Vaste, and then we're going to go to Arthane, and then Ajoris, and then we'll have all the watchstones complete. I guess I can show you guys a crystal ore map, and yeah, let's just do this. And I'm going to run it with Maven because I want to collect as many Maven as possible, because I want to run the invitations, since it's not showing up on my atlas now, but I want to run the invitations to get the global passives, like to take close allies, get the double progression for your citadels and stuff like that. So yeah, let me show you guys the build in action. It's really nice. After getting the block, it feels so good, guys. It's like changed everything for me. And I will rush to the boss as well. I don't think I need to show Expedition. It feels like there's not really much point, because it's kind of just the same as a map. They're not like actually that much more powerful unless you take really powerful modifiers. And I haven't died for a while as well, guys, which is super nice. Apart from like when I make a really big mistake, which, you know, that's completely fine. So yeah, another thing I didn't tell you guys is that I tried the Gauntlet out a few days ago, and that's what really inspired me to play SSF more, because I just felt it very satisfying to just take it a bit slower and get upgrades in a more meaningful way than just buying them. And even though it was hardcore, the Gauntlet, I actually found it extremely difficult, and I made it like kind of decent for me, for never playing a Gauntlet before. I think I made it to like Act 2, Act 3 or something. But yeah, it was really difficult, and I ended up getting one shot by something. I think it was maybe the Weaver. I think I got hard one shot by the Weaver. Like they put down this like 3 projectiles. I just got completely destroyed. So yeah. Oh, I guess I don't have to fight this boss. I was like getting ready to fight this boss, but we're fighting the Elder Guardian. So yeah, I put a portal down there just in case, because you never know, right? And yeah. We also got our flask kind of sorted. Now we really want a Rumi's concoction. That would be a huge survivability boost for mapping, which would be really, really nice. But yeah, that's currently the situation. And the next update will probably be when I'm at like Awakening A and I've got the other stuff going for the final showcase of the build. Oh, I also decided to use Predator, guys, and I know I said I didn't really like it before, but the thing is about Predator, it's actually an insane like support gem. It's probably one of the highest damaging support gems you can use for minions nowadays. And I kind of like the fact you can direct your minions to go where you want them to go. It makes it feel very, very nice and a bit more interactive as well. So I think overall using it is fine. I was always afraid at first, like pressing the button, because I was basically, before trigger, I was using so many buttons, right? Which was such a big problem. Like I had to manually do desecrate and offering and stuff, so it didn't feel that good. But now since I've got that on autocast, I feel fine using Predator, and yeah, it's pretty nice. So as you can see, my damage isn't crazy high, but at the same time, I'm not that squishy, right? So I think it's definitely good. I'm having a great time. I haven't died in a while, and yeah, we're 94, and we're only going up from here. So yeah, guys, that is the map showcase. I think it's a pretty good representation of how my maps usually go. And yeah, I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.